Alright, good morning. We're in the rest area of Missouri on I-44 at the Missouri Welcome Center. For you guys that have watched the last couple of videos, if you go back, I think it's maybe about 5 or 6 videos, I did a walk around in this rest area. This is where the it's got the little, it's the Route 66. Hang on, I'm trying to zoom in here real quick. It's got the little Route 66. We did the walk around. So if you want to see that, go back a couple videos and you'll see that old Route 66. Or this morning it's a little chilly. It's actually nice out. There's a guy leaving right here. Load of stuff on the step deck. It's actually nice out this morning. It's just a little brisk in the air. So it's a little cool. Slept real nice. Truck off. Let's do a quick walk around, make sure we got everything we're supposed to have and then we didn't lose anything. Quick check of the tires here. Try not to make you guys too dizzy. Load's looking good. Not too much shifting around up there. Everything looks tight. Let's just double check this right here. Yep, everything's nice and tight. There. These tires look good. But anyway, we'll give them a quick kick. Make sure we got all our mud flaps. You know what I didn't do was turn on the lights. They got a brake inspection coming up at the end of this week. It's supposed to start on the 7th. Brakes look good, nice and beefy brakes. Yeah, I had all these brakes redone not too long ago. You can see the brake pads. I had the new slack adjusters put on. So we're on the trailer on this side here. So all the way around on the trailer, I got some nice beefy brakes left on there. So let me back out just a little bit. So shouldn't have to worry about that. Let's see. Everything looks good here. We'll give these a quick kick. Make sure we've got all our lug nuts. Everything looks good. All right. Load looks good up there. Oh, I know I got you guys in the sun. Hang on a second. All right. I'll check the lights here in a minute when we're done. You guys don't need to see me walk around checking lights. Sleeper door. Slept good last night. Slept good. So, all right. Let's check the oil here. Let me set you guys up. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at without in the sun. There we go. Okay, so this is the oil. This is the oil dipstick right here. That's the oil filler tube right there. Let me get my gloves. All right, I got my gloves. Now the way this filler tube works is you gotta give it a little twist and pull up. Now the old Caterpillar, it just pulled straight up. So we'll pull it out. And I like to look at it before I wipe it off. And it's right in between the marks. You see the 2 little hash marks right there. So let's wipe it off. And double check it. And it's right in between the hash marks, right where it's been. So that looks good. That looks good. All right. And we'll double check this. Now let's see if I can get in closer with this camera here. See this is the hose that I replaced right here. And then let's see if you guys can see it better. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right. See that hose right there? This one right down at the bottom. You see that canister it's hooked to? That's what was leaking. So so far it looks good, nice and dry, nice and clean. So all right, let me close the hood and double check the lights, and we'll get going. All right, we're ready to go. Everything looks good. Today, over the next couple of weeks, My main thing.
Continue en route.
The main thing that I'm going to be working on is. Hang on a second. The main thing I'm going to be working on is my fuel mileage. Now, I talked to a friend of mine, and he drives for a large company. He's a company driver, but I call him the guru of fuel mileage, because he knows how to drive.
Right on Interstate 44 East.
Alright. He knows how to drive his truck to get optimal fuel mileage, because he likes that fuel mileage bonus that his company gives him. So I was talking to him. Now he's got a different motor than mine, but same kind of principles. And you know, and I had that old cat, so you know, I drove that old cat the old school way. So I have to learn how to drive the new school way. So he gave me a couple pointers that I'm going to work on over the next couple of weeks. See if I can get my fuel mileage up. Because that was one of the main reasons that we're buying this truck, was for fuel mileage. So we're going to tweak things a little bit, try a couple different little things, and see what happens. I'm just going to have to, like he said, I just got to retrain myself to drive the way the truck's supposed to be driven. So anyway, that's the plan. We're going to get to Louisville this afternoon, drop off some paperwork tomorrow morning, and then we're going to make our way up to New York. From Louisville to New York is about 700 miles from where we got to go. We're going to have a busy day on Friday. We're unloading in the morning. Hopefully all that goes well. And then we're going to pick up a reload Friday afternoon, about 120 miles away, going to over by St. Louis. So that'll be our weekend load, which actually worked out pretty good. It's a nice little weekend load. So my coordinator called me this morning, and she said, hey, they got this load. I had to double check my hours to make sure I had plenty of hours to get over here, but everything looks good. So should have plenty of hours to get there, because they want it delivered on Sunday, which is a good thing, because that means Monday I'll be ready to go. So we got our work cut out for us for the next couple of days, which is a good thing. I got to make some money, pay for this truck. I got to get my fuel mileage up, pay for this truck too. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the next couple of days. All right. We got about 170 miles to St. Louis. We are going to stop and get some fuel. Probably there's a Flying J over here in about 120 miles, 110 miles. We're probably going to stop over there and get some fuel, and to fill it up with some Missouri fuel. All right, talk to you guys in a bit.
When I drift away, when I fall into my own world, in a heartbeat I know I'll take a chance, take a chance. When you see me go, got this urge, gotta rest this kind of hunger. We'll be taking my visions far away, make me stray. It better be right, it better be good, it better be. You better be fine, I'm begging, please. Wait a while, wait a while. Don't wait too long. Hey, it's okay, but I'll miss you much, miss you much.
All right, we are at the Flying J in Sullivan, Missouri. We filled up the truck, 162 gallons. I'm gonna reset the trip meter. It worked out to 4.75 miles to the gallon. So this morning I've been driving between, been trying to keep my RPMs between 1100 and 1500 RPM. And so I've been letting the motor lug down, and a lot of people have said this on the comment section, is let it lug down a little bit further than I used to on the Cat. So I've been letting it lug down to about 1100 RPMs, and then I'll go ahead and change gears, and then that'll bump it back up to about 1400. So I've been running a little bit lower RPMs on it. So we'll see how it does. All the parking spots in the truck stop, and that guy got parked in the driveway. We'll see how it does since I've reset the meter. I really didn't start adjusting my driving except for about the last 200 miles. And we went 770 miles on that tank of fuel. So we'll see how it does. Because I'm going to drive a lot different on this tank of fuel. And we'll see how it does, see if we can get that fuel mileage come up a little bit. Let's make our way through St. Louis, and then we're going to get on over to Louisville, Kentucky. All right, I'm over here in Louisville, Kentucky. I got to drop off some paperwork tomorrow. We did pretty good today. I stopped in Sullivan, Missouri at the Flying J and filled up with fuel. And like I said, I've been doing better with my my RPM range for shifting gears. The old Cat, I used to have to wind it up past 1500 to get up hills. I've been keeping it between 1100 and 1500. So I've actually got my fuel mileage up. I've only gone, I think it was 270 miles, something like that. So, but my fuel mileage is at 5.2 right now. So, it's gotten better. And I think with a little more fine tuning, we'll get it up a little bit. So my goal right now is to get it to 6 miles to the gallon. If I can get to 6 miles to the gallon, I'll be happy. And then I'll do better about fine tuning on my RPM range and stuff like that. So anyway, It was a good day. Oh, our load out of New York. I had a load going from New York to St. Louis for over the weekend. That canceled, but we got another load. It's loading at the same place. We're going to load out of Rochester. It's loading at the same place going to Minnesota. So it's actually a little better load than the first one. So we got lucky. So we still have our work cut out for us on tomorrow's Thursday. We got to drive up to New York. We got to unload Friday morning and reload Friday afternoon, and then be over in Minnesota on Monday. So all in all, we've had a really good, we're going to have a good week. So knock on wood. So, all right, that's enough. We're going to work on fuel mileage tomorrow, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, all right, hang on. There's one other thing I gotta put. People have asked, where's Kallie? Kallie got hurt about a month or so ago, and I posted a video on Instagram and Facebook. She was running around on our property, and we think she was chasing a rabbit or a lizard or something. Anyway, she had cut the side of her stomach, and we had to take her to the vet, and they had to put some stitches in her. And on the 1st of September, they took the stitches out, but she still has to wear one of them cone things on her head so that she won't irritate the sore on her stomach. So she's been at home. I did want to take her, but the vet said that she needed to have that cone thing on her head for a couple more weeks. And it just would not have worked in the truck with that cone on her head. So poor thing. But she's getting better. She's doing better. So that's where Kallie's at. Bella's staying at home. She didn't work out too good in the truck. As you noticed on the last videos when I had her, she likes to bark a lot. And it's kind of hard making videos when she's barking all the time. So Bella's staying at home. Kallie's recuperating. So by the time I get back home, Kallie will be ready. We'll bring on the truck. I miss her. I miss her being on the truck too. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.